Presenting KSHMR Reverb, an artist collaboration from WA Production and world-renowned DJ and producer KSHMR. This stunning next-level reverb is a modern and totally transformative plugin for creating your perfect reverb. Tailored specifically to help you get that KSHMR sound, this reverb is suitable for many applications. A wide range of customizable settings, unique sound shaping controls, and many useful presets designed by the artist himself. First up, here are some before and after examples of KSHMR Reverb in action. Grab a pair of headphones or listen through decent monitors for the full effect.
With you and nobody else, you and me. With you and nobody else, you and me.
If I miss you, I will call you. If I dreamed you, I will tell you that I want to hear your voice again. If I miss you, I will call you. If I dreamed you, I will tell you that I want to hear your voice again.
Running as a plugin for Mac and PC, KSHMR Reverb features a resizable vector interface, state-of-the-art algorithms, and unique ducking, gating, and special effects. These functions help to shape a reverb tail in really special ways, enabling your original signal to hit hard and then have the reverb surgically controlled to give a silky ambience that doesn't drown your original sound. Let's take a look. This is the main interface for KSHMR Reverb, completely resizable by dragging the bottom right. All the controls you need are right at your fingertips and can broadly be broken down into two different types of processing, traditional and character. The top line of dials contains traditional reverb controls that you may already be familiar with from other tools. Parameters for setting the size and presence of your reverb. There are dials for diffusion, width, length and size. introduce pre-delay to the reverb with this dial. The mix dial can be configured in two different ways by clicking the legend, either a mix ratio control or reverb level control. The reverb type can be changed between three algorithms: Hall for realistic spaces, a versatile choice; Plate, a bright model, great on vocals and drums; Spring, a mid-range resonant reverb, perfect for synths and guitars. These modulation controls bring a whole new character to the signal, introducing subtle changes to the processing. De-esser is a useful control, a dial for removing unwanted fizz from the reverb tail. Moving on to the unique character controls of KSHMR Reverb, the dials across the bottom panel. With ducking, fade-in and gating controls, the volume manager is the easiest way to sculpt the tail of your reverb. Use these controls to balance your original sound and the reverb tail in dynamic ways. Super useful for ensuring that your original sound isn't drowned out by reverb, but still has plenty of ambience. The ducking threshold level should be configured here, just drag. And it's easy to see where's the best place to set it with the visual feedback of the waveform. Full duck lowers the reverb every time the original signal volume exceeds the threshold. And the release control sets the length that it takes for the effect to wear off. Fade-in duck operates in a similar way, but controls the lowering of the reverb volume only at the start of each transient. Playing with these two dials, you can get a nice smooth effect where the reverb tail is faded in and out behind the original signal. The gate control silences your reverb completely when it falls below the level of the gate threshold, taming pesky reverb tails that might otherwise run rampant over your audio. Like ducking, you set the threshold level here and release time here. Moving on to the tone manager section, audio with frequent chord changes and long reverb tails can be challenging to work with. The soft transients function eliminates harsh attacks from the reverb signal, giving the reverb more of a wash and enhancing the tonality. Tonal reset is another invaluable tool, restarting the reverb every time a new transient is detected. This is very useful as sometimes you don't want the reverb tail from a first chord bleeding into the next one. Have a listen. The special effects section is wonderfully creative.
Please just walk away.
Reverse mode continually ramps up the volume of the reverb tail until a new transient is detected, creating a swelling effect.
Please just walk
The attack control sets the length of the rising slope.
with me. Please just walk away.
You can also dial in an additional harmony octave to thicken the timbre, either above or below the original signal.
With me. Please just walk away. Leave me. Please just walk.
This processing sounds awesome on synths and vocals.
Leave me. Please just walk away.
This section houses a fully customizable EQ for fine-tuning the frequencies of your reverb tail to realise the precise sound that you need. You have 6 nodes and 5 shapes to play with.
Walk away. Leave me. Please just 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 walk away.
Whether you want a smooth and natural decay or a more upfront pronounced feel, it's easy to tailor-make reverb tails to suit every application. Lastly, here is the preset browser, with many included combinations named and categorized. It's easy to find an ideal starting point for your perfect reverb. These presets can be applied to all kinds of different audio and include many different effects. And of course, you can save your own settings too. So there you have it. KSHMR Reverb is a modern and flexible reverb unit with tons of personality, inspired by KSHMR's own productions. Sculpt a hit-making reverb sound with the 3 algorithms, and make it memorable with the controls for ducking, gating, modulation, tone, EQ and special effects. Download the trial version for yourself at waproduction.com and explore how KSHMR Reverb can transform your music. Thanks for watching.